Yes.
Oh, we all know that
I didn't want to make anybody wait any longer.
Oh, it feels nice and loud now, but I love it. Not in a bad way. I'm loving to hear
I can turn it down.
No, it's not at all. It's totally fine. But we are here on Nepal. I believe this is Sanctum, though that does not sound right. I always forget the map names. But if you thought Ilios Well was a boop map, this is the boop map of all centuries. Hence why we're seeing a Lucio on both sides. Crunchy Leaf on that Lucio, and what's his name also on that Lucio. Your Speed Torrent clearly very comfortable on the Genji. We've seen them play it over and over again here. Point control getting quickly taken over here by the Funky Bunch. Sorry, once again. Oh yeah, there we go. By GHS, getting point control is very early on in this map, especially taking out Oxy Bleach here pretty early on as well. Speed Torrent kind of chasing down that Hog, trying to get a pick up to that Ghost, but unfortunately not able to. They are going to continue to get that point control DHS, which is important because, again, if they don't get all 3 picks, point control is what matters here. So we're seeing the Funky Bunch kind of circling over to the point here, trying to get a pick on the Speed Torrent there. A good deflect on his part over here. Oni getting very low there. What's his name doing a fantastic job at healing as well as that self-heal there. All of them getting dangerously close to the edge. Ghost getting taken out by Oni there with a hook. We're seeing Crunchy Leaf all on his own. Speed Torrent pulling out that blade more for show than to kill here. Oni taking out Crunchy Leaf over here, and the first map goes over, or the first round goes over to GHS Esports. No boops, unfortunately, but I'll allow it. I do expect at least 1 boop through these 4 or 5 rounds that we may have here. I'm expecting it, and I'm hoping for it. So we'll see what gets run over here. So we're seeing that Pharmacy again. Pretty popular pick, as we can see over the night. Pharmacy getting pulled out from all sides here. GHS running, once again, that Soldier Diva Moira. Again, a great comp. They can kind of all keep up with each other, which is important when you're running anything that has movement. You need to be able to keep up with each other. Soldier's got that sprint. Moira's got her fade. And Oni on the Diva has got boosters. And then we've also see the Diva over here on the side of the Funky Bunch as well. What's his name going to have to do a very good job at focusing down either the Mercy or the Pharah here. Kind of the only counter other than Diva here to Pharmacy. So a lot of poke damage. This is probably going to be another poke damage fight, meaning a lot of just kind of keeping distance, trying to either get an ult or get a pick from afar. So we're seeing both teams kind of keeping their sustain up, not having too much issue there, keeping their team up. Not a problem really on either side because they both kind of have pretty strong healers, both Laura and Mercy being able to keep great healing up. What's his name? Just kind of putting pressure onto Oni there on the Diva, trying to sneak behind, get a pick onto that Crunchy Leaf. The goal here is to either get a pick onto a tanky or onto a healer. Oxy Bleach kind of pushing onto the GHS team here, trying to get a pick. That's also a good way to get a pick, is to kind of just send Diva in there and hope that with rockets they can get the picks they need. Speed Torrent getting pretty low here, getting close to ult though as well. What's his name? Pulling out that Soldier ult, a very good ult against this team, but they have to get Oxy Bleach out of mech, which they did. Not getting any picks with that though. Just Oxy Bleach finally coming to Speed Torrent now. Ghost and Crunchy Leaf kind of making sure they stay on point. Crunchy Leaf getting estranged from Ghost and not able to keep them alive. That was a great orb, I want to say, from Speed Torrent, because it forced Crunchy Leaf to back off. It was either dive to the orb, which they succumbed to it anyways, but it forced them to back off of Ghost, which meant they couldn't heal Ghost anymore. Ghost wasn't even able to get Barrage off. So a great focus fire there from GHS. Great teamwork there and great use of abilities. The Funky Bunch are going to have to pull something out here. They're going to have to pull out their best characters and hope for the best here, because they have to win this fight or they lose, which means we get an upset and we get a second game. But it's not over for the Funky Bunch. They can absolutely turn it around here, absolutely take back this fight. We've seen it happen before. It would not be a first. So we've got Oxy Bleach on that Hog. Hog always a great pick. Sigma, Ghost on that Sigma, and Crunchy Leaf on Lucio. Again, another great pick, not just for the environmental, but also for healing and for movement. Speed Tyrant on Baptiste. We saw that work very well for them last round. What's his name on that McCree? We've seen them play very well as well. And Oni on that Orisa, being able to use shield. We've got a lot of boost potential here as well with Orisa's pull and Crunchy Leaf's boop. But JHS is very aware that Crunchy Leaf is on Lucio, and they're going to keep their distance from the edge. Huge pull there from Oxy Bleach. Oxy Bleach pulling off Oni from the edge. That was something Oxy Bleach did a fantastic job at just waiting for shield to go down. Oxy Bleach taking out what's his name as well. Great hook use there from the side of Oxy Bleach. Seriously, no mercy, really walked in there. And we saw again that kind of use of Lucio and a heavy hitter. So Lucio Reaper, Lucio McCree, Lucio Hog in this case, just getting that Hog, that big mound of damage and pain, getting them right into the face of the enemy, hooking that McCree and hooking that Orisa into the well. I got my environmental kill, so I'm happy either way. We're seeing the Funky Bunch. I'm happy now. My cruel needs have been fed. But we're seeing the Funky Bunch here pulling out Torbjorn. An interesting pick. I can't say that that's a pick you see often in 3v3. You've got to really think out your turret placement here. But hey, with an Oxy Bleach, with that shield, it's very possible to make it work. We're seeing GHS running kind of pretty much the same comp they ran last time. Here, Oni taking out Ghost's turret pretty much immediately, so it's not going to get much use here. Also, getting another environmental pull. The Orisa, Oni pulling other Orisa Oxy Bleach into the well, and that's it, she's gone. So now, they're going to be struggling without their tank, especially struggling to keep that turret up without a shield. And we can see the turret is already gone again, so Ghost is going to have to kind of settle for gun damage here, scrap metal gun damage, because that turret's going to be difficult to place in a way that's not going to get damaged, but also that is going to output damage. That's the problem with the turret. It's already gone. I can't say that I fully agree with this Torbjorn pick, but listen, if they can build up their ult, which is likely, but difficult. We're seeing Crunchy Leaf having Valk here, so maybe with a damage boost, Ghost would be able to get a pick. We are seeing Baptiste getting really low, but we're seeing all three ults coming out for GHS, whereas Torbjorn's ult is not even 70%. Here, all GHS really needs to do is McCree ult when the timer runs out. A kind of early use there of McCree ult. I would have personally waited for the timer to run out, force him off with a point, but we're seeing what's his name getting the pick on the Crunchy, and Ghost succumbing very quickly. GHS takes the win, leading to a bracket upset. Torbjorn was maybe not the way to go there. I don't know if we have any insider info, if we had another Bastion situation there or not, but play of the game going to Oxy Bleach, not at all surprising here. With that huge hook on the Orisa into the well, that's the danger that's standing there. Patiently waited for shield to come down so he can pull him off there. Patiently waited for Fortified, then a quick hook here onto what's his name. He was already low. There was no surviving that. Crunchy Leaf finishing off the final target. And congratulations to our winners of this grand final GHS, which actually means we get a bracket upset. So how are we feeling here?